so this is totally unrelated, but today I went to a convenience store to buy a steamed pork bun, and the clerk asked me, would you like it warmed up?
Uh-huh.
So I was like, yeah, give me the warm one, right?
Yeah.
And then they asked me again, would you like it warmed up?
They're stuck in a loop.
I thought maybe they were glitching or something, so I said yes, and they put it in the microwave.
Oh, so you thought you were getting one from the hot display case, but they actually handed you a cold one from the fridge?
I guess that's what happened. Whatever. I mean, it's fine.
That's not fine. That's a total communication breakdown.
But I said at the beginning that this was unrelated.
You think you can get away with anything as long as you say this is unrelated, huh?
Well, yeah, kind of. Anyway, welcome to today's episode of AI Radio.
Here we are. I'm Haru.
And I'm Casey. So today, we're bringing you some bizarre news from around the world.
Oh, weird news. I like that kind of stuff.
Today's lineup is pretty solid. We've got some genuinely unhinged stories.
Is it okay to say unhinged?
Sure, why not? I'm saying it with love.
You think love justifies everything. That's the second time now.
Oh, stop it. Anyway, let's get started. Alright, so the first story. A fortune teller in Thailand got arrested.
A fortune teller? Why? For being a fake?
Well, listen to this. This fortune teller told a customer, a misfortune will befall you soon, and you'll lose something precious.
Okay, that's pretty standard fortune teller stuff.
And right after that, they stole the customer's iPhone and got arrested.
Wait, what?
They went and fulfilled their own prophecy.
That's totally a setup.
Complete self-fulfilling prophecy. This happened on January 1st, 2016.
New Year's Day, seriously.
Yeah, in Batalia, a resort town, at 6 in the morning.
They're doing fortune telling at 6 a.m.
Probably targeting people coming back from New Year temple visit. The victim was a 19-year-old girl who got approached on the street after visiting a temple.
I see. So they targeted people returning from New Year's prayers.
And this fortune teller, a 38-year-old guy, was apparently pretending to be elderly.
Pretending to be elderly?
Yeah, with his clothing and the way he talked. He tried to look like an old man.
That's also kind of a scam. Probably calculated that old people seem more trustworthy.
So, the fortune telling was about a misfortune where you'll lose something precious. Then he demanded extra payment to dispel the bad luck.
Here we go, the upsell system.
The victim's name is Pim and she refused to pay.
Good for her. That's the right call.
So when she tried to leave, she noticed her iPhone was missing.
Ah, so it got stolen during that time.
She immediately went back to the fortune teller and confronted him. Guess what he said?
What did he say?
The fact that your phone disappeared is proof that my prophecy came true.
But you're the one who stole it.
His audacity is incredible. Like some weird fortune teller pride or something.
His priorities are all messed up. Committing a crime just to make your prediction come true is beyond backwards.
So Pim called for help from people around, and when several passers-by searched the fortune teller's belongings, they found the iPhone inside a mask box in his shoulder bag.
He hid it in a mask box.
Not the best hiding spot, honestly.
But wait, why would you steal it in a place where you'd get caught immediately? He stole it during the reading, right?
Probably did some sleight of hand magic trick. He's got nimble fingers.
He is using his skills for all the wrong things.
So when confronted with undeniable evidence, the fortune teller confessed. During police questioning, he said, I needed travel money for the new year, and please forgive me, it's my first offense.
Forgive me because it's my first offense. That's not how it works.
Pim refused to drop the charges, and the fortune teller was arrested for theft and extortion.
Extortion too?
Yeah, because of the part where he threatened her for money to dispel the bad luck.
Makes sense. But Thailand has a huge fortune-telling culture, right?
Yep. According to a survey by the Thai Chamber of Commerce University, the fortune-telling market is worth $300 to $456 million. About 45 to 68 billion yen.
Wow. So fortune-telling is a legitimate industry there.
Which is exactly why bad actors like this can slip through the cracks.
But the funny part about this case is that he created a situation where he could claim the prophecy came true.
True, but in a way, the prophecy really did come true.
It came true, but he made it come true.
That's what you call a self-fulfilling prophecy.
That's not what self-fulfilling prophecy means. It's a psychology concept where believing something will happen causes you to unconsciously act in ways that make it happen.
Haru, you know your stuff.
That's common knowledge.
I didn't know that.
You're kidding.
Whatever. So this incident blew up on social media with ironic comments like the world's most accurate fortune teller and the man who makes his own prophecies come true.
Of course it went viral. This story is peak internet material.
I have to say though, this fortune teller is a terrible criminal, but as an entertainer, he's got some talent.
Hey, don't compliment him.
But there's more narrative arc to this than a regular theft. Prophecy of fulfillment, getting caught, good fire.
That's not entertainment, that's crime. Narrative structure doesn't make it okay.
I know. But he's definitely a memorable criminal.
Criminals who want to be memorable are a nuisance.
Fair, but anyway, the lesson here is, it's fine to believe in fortune telling, but be careful with random fortune tellers on the street.
Especially if they tell you misfortune is coming. The fortune teller themselves might be the misfortune.
That's pretty deep.
That's just common sense.
Alright, let's move on to the next story.
Yeah, but
This one happened in Louisiana, USA.
Louisiana, down in the south.
Right. So a 41-year-old woman got arrested for swimming naked in someone else's pond.
Well, that's trespassing.
And when the police told her to get out of the pond, guess what she said? I'm trying to be a mermaid.
Huh? Moo.
I'm trying to be a mermaid.
I understand the words, but I don't understand the meaning.
Me neither.
Trying to be a mermaid. What does that even mean? Like, she's in training.
I guess. Like a mermaid apprentice or something.
First time I've heard of a mermaid apprentice.
Let me explain what happened in more detail. A resident reported that a neighbor is screaming on my property, so a deputy sheriff rushed over.
She was screaming?
And when they got there, a naked woman was swimming in the caller's pond.
In someone else's pond.
Someone else's pond. And when the police kept telling her get out, she kept refusing, saying, I'm trying to be a mermaid.
That's not a valid reason to refuse.
Not valid at all. And since it was cold that day, the police also called paramedic.
They were worried about hypothermia.
Exactly. After a lot of persuasion, she finally came out of the pond.
Good.
You'd think so? But when the deputy gave her a blanket to warm up and tried to guide her to a nearby resident, she suddenly charged at the officer.
Out of nowhere.
Out of nowhere. The officer warned her multiple times, but she refused to comply and kept resisting.
Why did she suddenly get aggressive?
No idea. So the officer used a taser, a stun gun. No effect.
Wait, it didn't work?
It didn't work. The report literally says no effect.
Wait, maybe she really is a mermaid. Do mermaids have some kind of immunity to electricity?
Is there a mermaid biology expert in the house?
There's no one like that.
Realistically, she was probably pumped full of adrenaline or drunk.
Oh, maybe she was drunk.
Actually, one of the charges includes disturbing the peace while intoxicated, so she was definitely drunk.
Yeah, makes sense. You don't try to become a mermaid while sober.
Eventually, the officer pinned her to the ground, but she kept thrashing around, kicking and punching him.
That's pretty violent.
And during transport to the hospital, she threatened the deputy and paramedics, saying, "I'll kill you."
Whoa, this is way beyond mermaid territory.
So her name is Erin Elizabeth Sutton, 41 years old. Here are the charges. Battery of a police officer with violence to resist arrest, felony, 3 counts. Intimidation of a public official, felony, 2 counts. Aggravated battery of a police officer, felony, 2 counts. Disturbing the peace while intoxicated, misdemeanor, 1 count. Trespassing, misdemeanor, 1 count.
That's a lot of felonies.
7 felonies. Her bail was set at $62,000, about 9.3 million yen.
9.3 million. It costs that much to become a mermaid?
That is a mile, not mermaid tuition.
I know, but still, I wanted to be a mermaid, resulting in a 9.3 million yen bail. That's terrible value.
I don't think this is about value.
But if you want to be a mermaid, there are legal ways to do it. Like mermaid swimming.
What's mermaid swimming?
You wear a mermaid tail and swim around. It's pretty popular.
You know, that's common knowledge.
We just did this bit.
Anyway, this news apparently got a lot of attention in the US.
Of course it did.
People on social media were joking like the taser didn't work, because she really was a mermaid.
Mermaids aren't supposed to have strength on land. Where's that information from?
Isn't that how it works in mermaid lore? They get weaker when they leave the water.
But this woman was going crazy. If anything, she got stronger.
True. Maybe she's a land-type mermaid.
What's a land-type mermaid? That's just a person.
But on a serious note, some people pointed out this might be a mental health issue.
Yeah, that's possible. She did say I feel calmer in the water.
Right. So some people are saying it's not right to just turn this into a joke.
But you can't defend her for telling the officer I'll kill you.
True. Whatever the motive, you're responsible for your action.
Exactly. But man, I'm trying to be a mermaid is one hell of a statement.
If I ever get arrested, I want to leave behind something memorable too.
Don't talk like you're planning to get arrested.
Hypothetically speaking.
Don't get arrested, not even hypothetically.
Got it. Let's move on to the next story. Alright, the third story. This one happened in Moscow, Russia.
Russia.
At a corporate Christmas party, a 38-year-old man drank a liquid nitrogen cocktail made by a celebrity chef, and his stomach ruptured. He needed emergency surgery.
His stomach ruptured.
Ruptured! He's currently in the ICU, intensive care unit, conscious but in critical condition.
This isn't funny at all.
I know it's not funny, but the circumstances are kind of
What do you mean?
Do you know what a liquid nitrogen cocktail is?
It's the Instagram-worthy one, right? With all the smoke billowing out.
Exactly. They use liquid nitrogen to rapidly cool the drink while creating a mystical fog effect.
I think I've seen that at bars.
So this happened at a culinary studio in Moscow called Igrostrov during a year-end corporate event. A famous chef was doing a cryo show, like a low-temperature show.
Sounds fancy.
The chef made drinks using liquid nitrogen, with white fog overflowing from the cups. And everyone was filming with their phones and laughing.
Instagram moment.
Right, are you? And the victim, Sergey, was told by the chef to drink it right away. And down a cocktail that still had liquid nitrogen that hadn't fully evaporated.
He drank it while the liquid nitrogen was still in it?
Yeah. And according to witnesses, the chef never warned anyone about the dangers of ingesting extremely cold liquid.
Isn't that the chef's responsibility?
Definitely. Do you know how cold liquid nitrogen is?
Like negative several hundred degrees?
Negative 106 degrees Celsius.
Negative 196. That's insane.
And at room room temperature, it vaporizes rapidly and expands to several hundred times its volume.
If you drink something that expands several hundred times, of course your stomach's gonna rupture.
Exactly. The liquid nitrogen he swallowed rapidly vaporized inside his digestive tract, and the pressure ruptured his stomach.
Just imagining it is terrifying.
Paramedics rushed in, and he had emergency surgery at the hospital.
He survived, right?
So far, he's conscious, but in critical condition in the ICU.
Have there been similar accidents before?
Yes. In 2012 in the UK, an 18-year-old woman drank a liquid nitrogen cocktail. Her stomach was perforated, and she had her entire stomach removed.
Entire stomach removed.
In February 2016 in St. Petersburg, a 23-year-old woman drank a liquid nitrogen soda and got burns in her esophagus.
Burns? Or frostbite?
Well, it's extreme cold, so technically frostbite. But English reports say burn, so it's translated that way.
I see.
In Florida, a 45-year-old woman ate a dessert with liquid nitrogen poured on it at a birthday dinner and had to get her gallbladder removed and part of her stomach resected.
There are actually a lot of these accidents.
Right, oi. That's why this accident feels like it happened again.
Do humans never learn?
They can't resist the allure of Instagram.
But experts say liquid nitrogen presentations are safe when done properly.
Yeah, if the liquid fully evaporates before serving, there's no problem.
So the problem here was the chef saying drink it right away?
Exactly. He had him drink it before it fully evaporated.
He's a famous chef and didn't know something that basic.
Either he got careless or didn't know. I'm not sure.
Either way, that's unprofessional.
Completely unprofessional. On social media, people are saying no photo is worth risking your life for, and there needs to be regulation for bartenders and chefs.
Makes sense. Prioritizing aesthetics over safety is totally backward.
But I think the human desire for Instagram-worthy moments is kind of unstoppable.
That's probably true. Even when people know it's dangerous, they think, but it's so photogenic.
People regularly fall off cliffs trying to take selfies.
Unfortunately, yes.
But if you regulate too much, people complain about losing freedom.
It's tough. Ultimately, the people serving these things need to take responsibility.
But in this case, it's clearly the chef's responsibility, so hopefully there will be legal consequence.
We'll have to see how Russian authorities handle it.
Indeed. Anyway, if you see a liquid nitrogen cocktail, wait until all the smoke clears before drinking it. That's the lesson.
Or just don't drink it at all. A normal cocktail works fine.
Well, if you put it that way.
I'm putting it that way.
Alright, let's take a break for a song.
Oh, music time.
Today's song is called The Eel Escape.
The Eel Escape? That's an interesting title.
Yeah, it's got a kind of comical vibe. But there's also something a little melancholic about it.
Maybe it's about the eel's feelings.
Or maybe the person who let it escape.
True. Woo. Like a song of regret. Why did I let it go?
Either way, having an eel as the theme is great.
Yeah, it's unique. Most songs are love songs or motivational anthems.
But this one's about an eel.
A song dedicated to eels.
Anyway, here it is. The Eel Escape.
今日も平和な朝でしたうなぎが逃げ出すまではスーパーの鮮魚コーナー勝ちがいいねと言ったその時ぐにゃっと動いた黒い影気づけばツーロースリープなパートさんが叫んだうなぎがレジ通って言ったわ
And that was the eel escape.
Nice song.
Yeah, it really conveyed the eel's slipperiness.
What do you mean, conveyed the slipperiness?
Just, the vibe.
The vibe of slipperiness. Can't you use a more poetic expression?
Nope.
So blunt.
Alright, back to the news. Let's recap the 3 stories we covered today. First, the Thai fortune teller who stole a phone to make his own prophecy come true.
The ultimate self-setup.
Second, the Louisiana woman who said I'm told to be a mermaid.
The mermaid who was immune to tasers.
Third, the Moscow guy who drank a liquid nitrogen cocktail and ruptured his stomach.
That one wasn't funny though.
Do you think there's a common thread?
Common thread? They all show human foolishness.
That's part of it, but I think they all show a lack of imagination.
Lack of imagination?
The fortune teller didn't imagine what would happen if he got caught. The mermaid woman didn't imagine what would happen after she got out of the pond. The chef didn't imagine what would happen if he served liquid nitrogen before it evaporated.
I see. They all lack the ability to think ahead.
Right. They only focused on now and didn't think about later.
But that's a very human thing, isn't it? Like eating cake when you're on a diet.
Sure, but there's a difference in scale. Eating cake and rupturing your stomach are not the same.
Fair point.
So yeah, imagination is important.
You're suddenly trying to turn this into a life lesson.
I want to wrap it up nicely, so.
But even if the fortune teller had imagination, he still committed a crime because he wanted money. Maybe imagination couldn't stop him.
Oh, good point. Sometimes desire overrides imagination.
Exactly. Like, I know I'll get in trouble, but I really want the money.
Humans are complicated.
Complicated, but that's what makes them interesting.
True. If everyone were perfect, we wouldn't have stories like these.
Exactly. Weird news is proof that humans are living like humans.
Getting philosophical now.
Every once in a while.
Alright, we're running out of time.
Already?
Today we brought you weird news from around the world.
The Thai fortune teller, the Louisiana mermaid wannabe, and the Moscow liquid nitrogen cocktail accident.
All pretty intense.
Intense for sure. Personally, the mermaid one left the biggest impression.
Being immune to tasers is wild.
Wild or scary?
Well, yeah. But hearing stories like this makes me feel reassured that I'm living a normal life.
Is that really how you want to feel reassured?
Why not?
Fair enough. Anyway, thanks for listening today.
Thank you so much. Please tune in again next time.
This has been Haru and out.
Casey!
Bye-bye.
See you next time.